So we're back at the chicane at the end of the speed section. You got to flick through here really quick. Take some fancy footwork through there. One stride into the inside and then come into this drop down. This is an off-camber turn. You can't tell on camera. And then it drops down into a tube. You're dropping down here hard and fast. And then right here you punch it hard again. Right at that cactus patch, and right here just catch a little air and turn sideways and then flick right through it. You don't even see it, it goes by so fast. And then you got another hard drop, and this is the trickiest turn. This is the one where you got to know what the hell you're doing. You see there's a little bit of rutting going on here from the rain. I'll flatten that out here in a moment. But right about here where you got to get your body, get your left arm swung behind you to rotate, and when you do that you got to punch it hard. This is only a 2 or 3 stride section through here. It's about 15 feet in distance from where I'm standing to the exit turn. You're going to come through here again so fast that you're not even going to see this, and right before you hit the turn you're setting up for it, getting your body attitude sideways into the direction you want to go, which is down this chute right through here. This is a steep and jagged downhill, which means we're coming to the end of the Cactus Switchback section of the course. Into this turn and out hard, and this is a ledge. You see, if you don't make this turn you're over the cliff. You can see how far down it is. When you come into this you got to catch your left foot here and your right foot here exactly, and be leaning hard, and as soon as you catch this you're going to accelerate hard and out and stay up against these bushes right here, and you're going to see this on video. You're going to see me brush right past it, accelerate hard out of this turn over to the next cliff, which is right here, and you can see to our right what we've got. So you do not want to come off of this ledge down from this and straighten up. You got to be left foot, right foot, and accelerate hard like these are starting blocks, and lean hard right through this turn over to the next cliff. Now this is only about 4 strides. This is about 25 feet to the braking point, which is right here, which isn't much of a brake. You don't really brake, you don't scoot your feet, you just back off the power and run harder with your arms backwards, and then get turned sideways and drop down. This is another hard, jagged descent, and you can see to this side what we got. This side we're okay, it's uphill here. But you never take your eye off the ball. You never take your eye away from where you need to put your next stride. You never look around, you never look at people, you never look at anything except that spot where you got to put your next foot. You take your eye off the ball and you're going to go down, because it's all going to happen really fast if you're serious about it. Coming through this turn again, we've got another very tricky switchback. There's a little bit of rutting here, but the ground is so compacted it's a trade-off. It's much nicer than it was. It was like the beach. Very hard to navigate. So you can see right here we've got to make this turn. It's a ledge. There's a little ledge in it and the apex. Over here you got the cliff where you go down if you don't make it, but that's okay because we're going to make it. Anyway, you got to kick hard off of this, literally jettison yourself from there all the way to here, and then you're going to cruise. You got the cliff on this side. You're going to cruise through here as fast as you can. Not accelerate, but cruise. That's a mild acceleration, because you got another hard drop right here. And when this is down a ledge, and it's a left-hand turn also. So you're going to be coming down, and this is like a staircase. This is all notched out. It's sandstone, and it's notched out like stairs from erosion. The tricky part of it is right here, going from this point down to this point. It's a little awkward, but once you get past that point, then all you have to do is navigate this turn to keep your acceleration going. Got a little bit of a rutting going on here, which isn't good. I'll sweep that out. And then right here, you're going to accelerate hard again, right through there. You can't straighten up coming out of this turn. You got a nice little drop off here if you straighten up. You never want to straighten up in a turn. So we're going to come through here. This is about 20 miles per hour. And it drops straight down. There's a step right here and a step right here. And then down. This is a cliff masked by this tree. You got to make this hard turn and then accelerate hard, and then you're going up. For the first time in the course, you're actually going to go up a little bit here. But that's because you've come to a 6-foot drop off, which we're not even going to see it. On camera, when I come through here, it's not even going to look like anything. It's going to be gone in a second. And one of the secrets to that is before you make the drop, you get your body down already so that your legs are in a crouched position while you're approaching it. It's just one fluid motion. One foot out here, the next foot here, and then you're down. But you got to lean hard and stay on the inside while you're accelerating. Because again, we've got a cliff on this side. So it's not as hard as it looks. It's actually very easy. It's just 2 strides and you're down, and then you're on that second stride. As soon as it hits right here, you're on the gas hard. Coming through here, through this little bit of a switchback, and through here we're going to catch about 20 miles per hour, maybe 22 miles per hour. And it's really jagged right here. That's what makes the speed tricky. But we're going to be so light on the toes, it's going to be like actually downhill skiing through here. That's the secret to it. You don't really want to be touching the ground. You want to be reaching with a long stride, like 7.5 feet, only on your forefoot, and light on your toe like a ballet dancer. But always reaching forward and just gliding through these turns. Maintain your energy, your momentum, and come down this next drop out, and we're getting near the end now. This is a tricky section right through here because it bottlenecks through here at the point where there's also a ledge, but you're just gonna, basically you're gonna bound over this ledge like it's not there, and the faster you go, the easier that is. Then you've got another hard turn through here. Got a little bit of a rut in it, and I'll sweep that out. Coming out, we're going to accelerate hard through here, as hard as possible, up to the next turn. And the next turn is a really interesting, very tricky switchback that is also downhill, and it's got a nice berm in it, so it's really exciting. Coming through here, we're going to hardly back off on the power coming out of this turn and down this downhill straight through here. We're going to back off just a little bit to make a quick change in direction, and then through here we're going to just drift through here while we're accelerating. And then we've got this massive drop right there, but we're not going that way. We're going to hug it tight and inside, and then right through here we're going to kick down into 100-meter mode again, out of this turn and through here. This is the home stretch basically. You got this nice little switchback through here that's on camber, it's banked, and it's downhill. It's a quick flick of the wrist to get through it, so to speak. And down hard. This is a pretty steep grade right here. Coming into the final turn, it's another switchback, of course. Plenty of switchbacks. That's what makes this course so interesting and exciting. Flick right through here and then to the finish line, which is right here. The rain has washed it out. You can't see it right now. And then we're out. So all the way from up there to down here with a good foot, it would take 1 minute and 10 seconds for me to get through it. Today, not sure. I'm going to see if I can go from the start to finish without interruption with this foot in the condition it's in. But if I can get through it from start to finish without interruption, it would take probably about 1 minute and 35 seconds. So it gives you an idea how much faster. On playback in certain points, it's going to look like it's in fast forward, like there was some kind of video effect added to it, but it's not. Those fast forwards you're going to see, those are explosive acceleration phases. So you're going to see points up there, especially hitting that speed section, where it's going to look like the tape goes into sudden fast forward. That's just explosive acceleration. When the foot was healthy, the pace was pretty close to that consistently from top to bottom, but with the way it is now, I can only do those bursts of acceleration in short sections, and then you're going to see it pull back again more into like a natural looking speed. But everything is being shot in real time. There's no video effects being added. So I'm going to head back up, smooth out the ruts, and we'll get started.